Hi everyone, it's CherryEnchantress. I'm here with another pick a card reading, and this time our subject is going to be about a new person coming in. So a lot of you might be single out there wondering if there's anybody coming in for you. Maybe you are between, you just broken up, or maybe you're just been single a while and hoping that this season will bring you some cozy loving. But I think this will be a little bit about what the new person will be like and how they'll treat you, and also when will they be coming in. So for those of you who this doesn't pertain, you can be loose and get messages any way you like, but I would say this is mostly for single people who are looking for somebody new to come into their life, or a return of somebody old during retrograde. But it'll be about how they will treat you, and when you might expect them. All right, so there's 3 piles here. Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Pile 1 is this clear quartz cluster. Let's see if we can get that zoomed in. Okay. Pile 2 is an amethyst cluster. Pile 3 is this is a very dreamy one. This is the Celestite. Dreamy blue Celestite, which makes you think of heaven or heavenly things. They're all beautiful stones. So you can choose by the stone, you can choose by the time stamp, you can choose by whichever pile feels warmest to you. One feels pretty warm. I wasn't expecting that. Okay. So and you can choose more than one. There might be multiple messages, little bits and pieces in more than one pile for you. For a lot of you, it'll be straight, purely one pile for you, all right? And I have a nice mix of male and female images to help you resonate. So this is definitely doesn't have to be who the next guy is coming in for you, although the majority of you that's pretty much what you're seeking. I wanted to make it very flexible and available for anybody who wants to know who's coming into their lives. And you can read it as a querent, a cross watcher, masculine, feminine, male, or female. They all apply. Sometimes you might see yourself in the cards, and sometimes the person represents the person coming into your life. So just kind of, feel and resonate. Let it resonate. If it doesn't resonate, then don't force it. Either move on to another pile, or this reading really wasn't meant for you. Okay? All right. So let's use the breathing technique. Everybody push out your breath. Take a deep breath. Close your eyes. Release your breath. Open your eyes. Now let them drift to the pile that's meant for you. Let's begin. Okay, here's pile number 1 with a clear crystal quartz cluster. All right, let's see what you got. So we're going to start with the Faery Forecast. It looks like your new love is coming in this season of autumn. And let's see what else. And you got Angel's Kiss. So this is all about them being affectionate, romantic. It's going to feel like the first time again. It's going to feel really sweet. I think it also will feel a little divine, special. You feel authentically you. You're the fairy and they're the angel, and so you have wings in common. You have this sort of commonality. And when they kiss you, it'll feel like such a spark and sparkle that, kind of fill you up with an excitement. All right, and then your romance angels say, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So this is kind of a clue that this new person, the next person coming in, will be maybe will be your soulmate, or you'll feel a familiarity with them. But visually, visibly, they might seem a little bit different on the outside. So it could take you back a little, like that you like somebody that looks like that or acts like this, but definitely you feel an instant kind of recognition, a click with them. Yes, you automatically will feel very passionate. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So yeah, your soul recognition will feel light and happy, and it could be about song, or it could something about music could be part of this passion that you feel for the person, and it stirs this emotion and a lot of emotions up within you. Like, not only you feel connected to each other in a spiritual way, but you have an immediate attraction. So you might go to the passion part. Oh, I just noticed, and you have, this guy's gonna feel like an angel to you. Like, where did you come from? You are an angel. And he makes you feel very excited, special. Yes. So yeah. So then for the energy oracle, we have the thinking woman. This could either represent you, or if you're interested in the feminine, it could be about a woman, but she's very intelligent, likes books, uses her intellect to dive into all kinds of depths and understanding of herself and the world and everything around her. I like the butterfly here. Could be an air sign, like Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Yeah. It's interesting. One of the things that I learned for myself this month, although I'm not an air sign, I have an air ascendant. It's a great time during retrograde to go into and research things, just start looking things up, things that you are always curious about, or read a good book or something like that. So I think that's another little kind of clue here. Ooh, you also have, so if you're interested in a masculine, or you're the masculine, if you resonate with this and you're the masculine, then this is saying that you're very lovey-dovey. If you are looking for the masculine, this is saying you're going to meet someone very lovey-dovey. So the man holding a heart, he's kind of a family man. Like, that's important to him. All of his relationships with the people in his life, his anybody in his life, his brothers, his sisters, if he might have kids already maybe, but most of the time it's just his relationship maybe with his siblings and his parents, and he just has a very loving nature about him, very affectionate. Again, I see affectionate, and so he's also will want to be very affectionate with you, and he'll show his love and express his love pretty easily, which might be a little, if you're the thinking woman, it'll be kind of having to balance these two feelings, the gut, the heart, and the mental. So I feel like maybe water signs with air signs mixed here. Then we have Lady Venus. This is downloads and understanding. The truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. So one or the other of you here has amazing spirituality and deep insight. But this could also be Lady Venus is one of your guardians who's helping you in this connection, and showing truths and helping you from the astral realm. And she's like a light giver. She's very soothing, and she will calm any doubts, because when you're a thinking person, sometimes you're not just intuitive, or you sometimes get overanalyze. So you might be logical, but then sometimes you go into an over-analytical state, which makes you feel a little insecure. Lady Venus will be here to help you relax and accept this awesome new person coming into your life. And we also have here from the Elle Qui deck, it's the She Who, which is a beautiful deck. This is She Who Listens, and this is Hannah. So some of you might be named Hannah out there, somebody, or somebody coming into your life might be named Hannah. She's about understanding, witness, and compassion. We also have Amelie, which could be like an Amy out there, or Emily, She Who Questions. This is about curiosity, destiny, and search. So this is really good for the thinking woman, to question, to think, to research, to dive in deep into the possibilities out there. And I think, but maybe that's how you meet this man holding a heart, if this resonates in this scenario with you. Or the other way around, if you're the man holding the heart, you might meet this woman through studies, maybe at school, or through some kind of research together. So just put yourself where you see yourself. It could be a girl, you could be feminine out there looking for the female as well, and this is how she is like. So just flow with it. But there's a lot of curiosity here. The Kipper is saying that there's a privileged lady here. Either you or your person, or the person coming in, might be wealthy, dress very nice, be very elegant, be very sophisticated and mature, and like the finer things in life. Maybe that's what they're used to. They could be a little spoiled or pampered, but I think basically they have good intentions. It's not so much that they'll be a brat or anything. They just have a nice, refined way about living. So thinking woman who's very nice and refined. The timing here for the Lenormand is saying very soon. 11 means November, so I would say since we have autumn, November falls right into that. So I feel like coming up pretty soon, you'll be meeting this person. So here's some more tarot to kind of help describe. The Knight of Cups is a person full of love, just like the man holding the heart, full of love, ready to offer love. The Lovers is love again, but an interesting thinking woman could be Gemini, so Lovers represents Gemini. And the Six of Wands represents somebody who could be famous, or just in the public eye, very beloved in their community as well. And so that's how you might meet, or how you might know each other, or find that, or that person comes into your life in that way, like through research or something in the somehow they're in the public, some way they're beloved, people admire them. Let me give you a little more definition of some of the qualities of the Knight of Cups. So Knight of Cups is about attaining the heart's desire, holding hope, courtly desires, emotional openness, enjoying your station, following your dreams, intuition, guided journey, honest and faithful. Taste the cup. This is the holy grail, so follow your heart. This person will be sensitive, kind of otherworldly and dreamy, possibly artistic, imaginative, a lover of the arts and beauty. He or she will be very gallant, chivalrous, strong, romantic. There could be an invitation coming to you, some kind of request. This person could also be poetic. They might represent the water signs like Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, and possibly have light brown hair, hazel eyes. This represents the masculine yang, but we definitely have a lot of feminine in here as well. for you to associate with if you need to. And let's see now what your charms have to say. See if we get any more clues about what will the new person be like, and when will they be coming in. Let's see. Well, they could be into Disney, or they could be like dreamy, like a dreamy Disney character. It's the future is very close. You know, they're right there. You it's almost like you can see them in the crystal ball. You have the number 5, so 555 is a beautiful number. It's like the number between the blending of the spiritual and the material. So that's what I see, a lot of physical connections and also spiritual connection. You have the 4-leaf clover, so good luck. Kiss. Oh, see, you got a kiss, like we have the angel's kiss. So there could be some a beautiful kiss happening here. Play, blessed. This is heart, a love situation, true love. It's a balancing of the chakras, and it's like you're feeling very equal to each other, feeling very blended and peaceful. Oh, and the rainbow. I just realized we have a lot of water and air here, and as far as elements concerned. So a beautiful blend of water and air is the rainbow. And yeah, so electricity, excitement, a good kiss coming towards you. So yeah, I think that's, there we go. Is there something else that I missed? Oh yes, and the rainbow also sometimes to me represents the LGBTQ community. So if you resonate with that, howdy. True love doesn't have any gender or age or anything like that. So true love can come in any shape or size. And I do definitely think this next person coming in is going to be a soulmate. So very nice connection, a good, healthy connection, not any karmic type. I think it's going to be a very nice connection. All right, well, I hope you like that. I'm going to give my subscribers a big hug and a howdy do to my visitors. And before I move on, I want to shout out my all my members. I made a fresh list here so I can read off my members list. If you want to become a member, all you have to do is press the join button. It's there's several places where you can find it. It should be down there right next to the subscribe button. If you've already pressed subscribe, then all you have to do is press join. If you haven't pressed either, then please feel free to, and also that bell for notifications. Right about here is a little arrow that opens up the box for just my description box that has a bunch of links as well. So there's lots to see. Check out all my links. Check out the little columns within the channel. I have a community tab where I post a lot of community stuff. I posted something really cool recently about earthing, grounding, you guys might be interested in. So there's lots of places you can see me and find me. Oh gosh, I have to do my drawing for today for Inktober. So I'm over on Instagram doing drawings right now if you want to check that out as well. And I sing on Smule. So come visit me in all the different places where you can find me. So let me let you know that my members are categorized in tiers. The top tier is called Platinum Pixie. So I'd like to welcome Huriel Gomez. Thank you for joining the Platinum Pixies. We have Cheryl Borelli, Mary Doyle, Lupe C, and Amira Deshawn. The Golden Fairies are Curly Girl and Ritz. The Fool of Faithers, I'd like to welcome V. George. Thank you so much. And Claudia Coxis. Appreciate you joining. Anastasia, Rosie, Mary Joy, and Andrea. And my Sparkles of Light, Jessica Johnson, welcome back. Syrian, Patricia, Caitlin, Maya, Brian, and Cecilia. Cecilia's been with me for 5 months, and if you hang in one more month, you'll get a new badge, a cute little badge that I designed. And also, if you guys go away and come back, it doesn't affect your standing. Jessica, you're still considered one of my, longer members, and you still will get the next badge up. And so leaving doesn't mean you get demoted, let's put it that way. So I appreciate all of your support. Thank you so much. I'm going to move on to the next. Okay, and here is pile number 2 with the Amethyst cluster. Let's see if I can zoom in on that. Ooh, see? Isn't that cool? I know a lot of you might have picked this one because it's so pretty. But it's all about the messages, so let's see what we got. So the first card we're going to look at is my new Faery Forecast. And you have Save and Embark. So I love these two together. Safe and Embark is talking about that you might meet them by traveling, but I think you're going to be kind of a couple that travels a lot together, and you always feel safe together. These two feelings here, it looks like you are going to be inseparable, that you like to be together, that and you feel secure with each other. And this is maybe this isn't a feeling you've had very much in your relationships, and this time it's going to feel really nice, like this one's a keeper, like I'm not letting you go. All right, so let's see. Your romance angel says it's safe for you to love. So we have safe again. So you definitely feel safe with this person, like they're not going to do you wrong. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Oh, and then you also have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. This is the real deal. It may seem like too good to be true, like a dream come true, but it's not. It's the real deal. It's what you deserve after going through so much, so many ups and downs with your love life. You finally gonna find somebody who's really nice to you and who has warm romantic feelings towards you. Then you have caring connections. See how they're just so close and wrapped up in you, and always giving you flowers and always making you feel special. This is the kind of person you want in your life, and your new person will be so loving, giving, caring about you all the time. Then we have a man holding a coin. So I feel like they're going to be they could be very wealthy, person good with money, and generous as well, very willing to share and give you money and give you things, like a gift giver, a huge gift giver, somebody who just loves to shower you with presents. And we have from the light, the keepers of the light, we have Elle Moria. This is awakening presence. The universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. So Elle Moria represents this cloak that he's going to, or she's going to always be there, kind of like a security blanket, like a safe place. So you feel like suddenly the universe has cloaked you with this magical cloak or blanket that will, that nothing can penetrate, that you feel like this is it, you found somebody who that you trust completely, that you don't have to doubt, and you're always with them, so it's not like any wondering what they're doing, what they're up to. So it's going to feel really good. Finally feel like this kind of cloak of invincibility even, You have from the Elle Qui, which is a beautiful deck, which means she who. You have she who hopes. This is Renee, love, hope, and relationships. So she may have, wished for this, kind of like, it's like kissing the frog. She's like the frog princess. She is the frog prince and the princess who kissed the frog, whatever. Anyway, she's found, that special someone that will change her life around. But not just that, it's like she's also found her worth too. That's why she's going to be with this person who's going to be very sweet to her. This is the hope. This is her future. And then we have blue, she who loved once, fragile, secret love, rejection. So I'm feeling like there could be a feminine here that went through a lot of, I was just sensing it right off the beginning. There's a feminine here that, or it could be masculine too, but somebody here who's been through a lot of trouble or tribulations according to love. And now so you may still be a little bit worried that this is the one, that this person's going to be nice to you. And so that it's up to both parties to have a feeling of security, but your will, it's like the masculine here is going to protect the feminine, the other way around as well, but the one that's feeling insecure is going to finally feel secure again, feel good, like this love is a good love. You have from the Kipper, you have a wealthy man, so that's nice. Like he, just like the man holding the coin, he probably will have money and will shower you with gifts. And as far as timing is concerned, we for the Lenormand, we have the Rider. So the Rider means that, and I love this rainbow. It's like finally getting off this merry-go-round of not getting anywhere with people, right? Finally, you found somebody who you're going to ride along with, and into a happy situation. But the Rider means one, so it's like either one day, 1 week, or 1 month. So this situation looks like it's happening very soon as well with you. Then for our Enchanted Romance Tarot, we have the Six of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. The Six of Swords, again, makes me think that it's possible you might meet by traveling, or that you like to travel a lot together, or that love has been quite a journey for you. This experience, a big growing experience, and rites of passage, like you're just going to really, it's not you're entering a new phase, and you're releasing all sorrows and anything else. And the Rider can also represent that, this feeling of releasing and moving on. But this person that's coming in, you will definitely feel inseparable with them. They're going to be so sweet to you and easy to work with. This is all about the Three of Pentacles, is sharing things together and creating things and making miracles together, making masterpieces. And the King of Wands has a great personality as well. I'm just going to read from my handy dandy book that I've created here. And these are the cards that I created. And you can find them on makeplayingcards.com. So the the King of Wands, So this could be a person who's creative, ambitious, inspiring, and bold, strong and charismatic, assertive, passionate, a leader, enthusiastic, charming. They're the kind that might burn really fast. It's like an intense and hot flame, and then they'll cool down a little bit, but and then they'll burn again. He could be theatrical, a showman, unconventional type, eccentric, very attractive, irresistible, an authority type, and outgoing, radiant, fierce. Could represent the fire signs like Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and possibly redheads, blue or green eyes, the cowboy type. So those are some possibilities out there for those of you who resonate with it. All right, let's see what your charms have to say. I know cowboys are they're pretty nice. They treat you nice. Ooh. So you have the Beast, who's like the masculine in transition. At this point, he's ready to invite you for a dance, so that could be coming up, something like that for you. Oh, you got name. All right, this is what I'm going to do with this one. I'm going to spill these on the big plate. All right. Beast, and then you have like the wine cellar, so he could be a wine connoisseur, or you know, that could represent taking you out. The World, he's a worldly person, or she's a worldly person. You have 27, 1, so it could be like November 1st or towards the end of this month, or the 16th is today, right? If you're watching in real time. The Kundalini snake just makes me think of very sexy, sensual, ripple up your spine feeling. The Genesis is definitely a beautiful new beginning. And you have the Heart as well. Here you have Aquarius. So yeah, it could be a friendly air sign. You have the Operation Lifesaver. It's kind of like you're going to feel cautious because you've been through a lot, but when they come in, it's almost like they're saving your life. You know, they're going to make you feel like it's safe to love again. You have a piano, so he could be, or she could play the piano. And anchor, nice, steady, stable situation. All right, let's see what the Scrabble has. I've been practicing Scrabble for you guys so I can find words faster. That's been my research, some of it. I'm going to get a lot of Scrabble so we can see if we can find names. All right, let's see. We got Tan. He could be Tan. She could be Tan. Tang. Rain. Tran. Run. What's ours? Your TF. This is going to be your twin flame. Wow. That's nice. I mean, to get your twin flame within the next few months and actually be so close together like that, where you're inseparable, that will feel so good. Definitely union time, it looks like. So maybe like one of you is a runner and finally stopped running. Trey, Ray, Gray. Your gun. Let's see, we have Quinn. He's very giving, like I thought he would be. Oh, we don't have the E. Let's see. Maybe we have, oh yeah, you guys are going to travel together. So, but, oh, we don't have the T. Out. Let's see if I can make it a board. Let's see. Let's find a good word. Oh, we have true. No, we don't have the E. Darn it. Can I buy an E, please? Alright, so we're just going to do it like this. Your TF and have sort of we don't have Travis. Let's see. Ring. Okay, let's do it down this way. Ring. Your twin flame's gonna give you a ring. Because we did have like the giving rich man here, wealthy man giving you things. Kind of, we'll say, like a ray of light. I just can't get anything fancier than that. Maybe so maybe you'll see some initials. I do see sort of a fireplace sitting on a little rug, maybe where he proposes with some wine or something. You know, a dance. Anyway, something sweet. Alright, well, I hope you like that. Big hugs to all my subscribers. If you're just visiting, howdy. Feel free to subscribe and push that little bell for notifications. There is so much to see on my channel, so please feel free to be a member or a subscriber. Or, you know, I have a lot to offer. Freebie Fridays is one, so tonight we're doing Freebie Fridays. Check out, right here is a little arrow that opens up the description box, and in the description box you can see all these different links. I do sell a lot of these cards that you see, so check that out. I also sell subscription boxes, all kinds of fun stuff, you know. And then you can visit me on Instagram and Smule, or places where I hang out. I'm an artist, so I'm kind of drawing some pictures on a prompt. You can see that on Instagram right now if you're interested. And so yeah, if you want to support the channel even more, then you can become a member, and there's a few different tiers that I have for membership. The top tier is the Platinum Pixie, and I'd just like to shout out my Platinum Pixies. New to the list is Huriel Gomez. Welcome. Those of you who become members, reach out to me and email me, because you get some readings out of this, you know. Platinum Pixies will get about a 40-minute tarot reading. Golden, so the Platinum Pixies are Huriel, Cheryl, Mary, Lupe C, and Amira Deshawn. Golden Fairies get about a 30-minute tarot reading. Curly Girl and Ritz, Full of Faithers, get about a 10 to 15-minute tarot reading. Welcome to the channel, V. George, thank you for joining. And Claudia Coxes, thank you. We have Anastasia, Rosie, Mary Joy, and Andrea. And my Sparkles of Light, you can get an oracle reading for just $2 a month. So welcome back, Jessica. You know, you're welcome. You're always welcome to come and go. There's no rules about, you know, being consecutive subscriber members. You know, you come and go, and you don't lose your seniority. You'll always get that back. and Suryan, Patricia, Caitlin, Maya, Brian, and Cecilia. Thank you all so much for supporting this channel. I truly appreciate it. Come out and see me tonight, and first come, first serve. So be here right at 8 o'clock Central Standard Time, Houston, Texas time. So I'll see you tonight. Moving on to the next. Alrighty, and last but not least, we have pile number 3 with the Celestite. It's called the Heavenly Rock. I don't know. It looks more heavenly in the sunlight, but it's a very pretty rock. Alright, pretty crystal. So let's see what your fairy forecast has to say. You have faith. So it's going to take a lot of faith for this person to come into your life. But what will the new person be like? Will they be faithful? Will you be faithful? I think you might be faithful together. It looks like timing is around Yule, which is Christmas time. So that sounds really nice, you know. So faith is all about my channel is called Faith, Trust, and Pixie Dust because to me it takes those three ingredients to fly. And faith represents the believing without seeing, just knowing something is going to happen, something good will come into your life. So keeping focused on that knowing, that positivity is what attracts us into your life. And that's where it starts. So I think your focus is really good. You're doing your work, and you'll be attracting in this this new person by Christmas time. So we've got from the Romance Angels, calling in your soulmate. See, your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. You've been doing it. You're doing your manifesting work. And it says, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith again will bring you romance. So definitely that positive frame of mind is attracting in your new person. This person will, from the energy oracle, looks like, hey, it looks like the crystal in the first pile. It looks like this person's going to be a thinking man. They're going to be the type that, or it could be a woman, but this is a person that could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, somebody that uses their intellect, but not just their intellect or their logic, but also their intuitive mind. All the parts of the brain is very strong and heightened with this person. I kind of like this style of this person. He has a very like Shakespearean pose. It looks like a possibility, you know, could be an actor or somebody who presents themselves in a way that a snappy dresser or somebody like that, or somebody that's just charming that you might meet at a fair or something that's in character, let's say, something like that. That's some things that come to mind. But I feel definitely they will be sort of, you might like their voice too. Maybe they'll have a certain accent that sounds very nice to you, and it makes you want to listen to them, and they speak very intelligently, so you're even more drawn into what they have to say because of their voice, their accent, their charm, and their intelligence. And then we have over here, we have the goddess of the moon. So you might resonate more with the goddess of the moon if you're feminine, and that your person might be more the thinking man. Just depends on who you are and how you're looking at this. Like I said, you could be queer, cross-watcher, masculine, feminine, male or female, and not, in any mix of those things. The goddess of the moon, though, to me represents a woman who is very in tune with her higher self and spiritual matters, and also the cycles of the moon. And she definitely has a spirituality about her. I don't have my book, but the description is really, really beautiful. She's kind of the high priestess type, somebody who is a very intuitive, even psychic maybe. And because these two beings here have sort of a strong mental connection, it's a combination of of logic, analytical mind, and intuitive psychic energy and stimulation here. So there's a lot of sapio energy here with the minds being very connected. I like how she's looking at the moon and he's looking at the crystal. So I think this couple is very much alike. They have very similar interests, might find each other within the same kind of community as well. That's what I'm seeing. So we have Charity. She's about prayer and contemplation. Connect with heaven, ask, and ye shall receive. So it's all about just asking, the steps to manifesting is like the faith, trust, and pixie dust. It's first you have to have a desire, what you want, picture that in your mind, then ask the universe, saying, this is what I would like to come to me, and then let go and trust the universe will bring it to you. And this is just saying, yes, you've asked for this and you shall receive it. This is a beautiful companion to you, a like-minded person, a person who has similar, not just morals, but also, similar way of life, a similar life path. All right, and then our Elle Qui is she who, which is a beautiful deck of beautiful females in here, and it can represent feminine or masculine depending on what type of female she is. This one is she who divines, Futura. This is the future, the choice, and judgment. So this person, because we have the goddess of the moon, could very well be like a tarot reader. She could be into fortune telling and divination and these kinds of things. That's cute. There's 3 on her little dice on her necklace. It also could represent that this future is incoming and you're attracting it just like this. You're really calling it in. You're bringing the future. So when it comes to timing for you, the timing all depends on how well you manifest, and you have sort of great manifesting powers here, and you can do as you want to with these manifesting abilities. You have a Stefania, so there could be a name of somebody out there, Stephanie or Stephanie. Stefania is saying she who surrenders. This is change, bondage, and release. So I feel like I like this image. She's so pretty. I feel like there could be somebody out there that maybe has had to deal so much with being tied to someone in a spiritual sense, that sometimes it can be hard. So this could be a twin flame situation here, maybe. But I don't necessarily see it yet, but we might see it. Or it could be just this. There's 2 ways of manifesting, You can keep imagining it and wishing for it to come in and thinking about it too much, but that's overthinking, So try not to do the overthinking part. Letting go is very helpful. So surrender the how. Surrender how it's going to happen. That's not your part of the job, is the how. The faith is very much your job, and then the letting go, surrendering and releasing the how it's going to work out, But it's kind of hard for some people out there who've sensed this chain or cord or bind, some kind of bond with somebody, maybe you already sensed them. But if you can't release that bond, you can't bring somebody in new if you can't release that bond, right? So it might mean some people have to release something in order for this new person to come in. You can do all this manifesting power that you want, but you can't truly bring in the new person unless you release that something else that you're not letting go of. So it could be releasing a person, but it can also just that simple next step of the releasing the how. that's a control issue that some people have problems with. It's very common, it's very natural that we're doers. We feel like in order to achieve, you have to put action into it. Sometimes your action is actually receiving and not acting. It's in inaction. It's the trust, and it's inaction. It's just letting universe take over, So it's kind of a fine balance. Some of you are the doers that have to do, and some of you, who are naturally think that the universe takes care of everything. So if you're that kind of person, maybe you do need to be more of an acting person. And some of you are overactors, feel like you do you do so much and nothing happens. Maybe it's time for you to be the ones to release. So this is kind of a nice fine balance, and this could be the two dynamics here, the masculine and the feminine here, that are dealing with these dynamics here of releasing and connection. All right, and so next we have from the Kipper, we have mature woman. So there could be, the feminine here could be mature, which is good because maturity means that you can grow from anything and learn and have a self-awareness and improve things for yourself. So yeah, mature woman. That just means that you're finally figuring things out, and it could also represent a lot of you out there that are like 40 plus, I guess that to me that's mature. 30s are mature too, it just all depends on your life experiences, I suppose. But like my beautiful friend Mary Joy, who started, she's amazing, 71 or going to be 71, and she looks incredibly young for her age, and that's also a nice balance there. It's like you can be mature, but you can have a nice young, carefree, childlike spirit as well. So there's a lot of balancing going on in this pile. And then we have the lilies. So for the Lenormand, and this is also talking about maturity and older, like an older lover. But as far as timing is concerned, it's talking about winter, the winter months. So we have Yule here, so that makes sense, that by the end of the year, by Christmas time, maybe this new person will be coming in for you. You have the Enchantress, who is also like the goddess of the moon, who is like the high priestess. She's all about magic and she's definitely a high manifester, and so is the magician. They're like the one and the same. So these two people coming in are one and the same, really, so similar. The Hierophant also, he's very much like the high priestess, except he's more. So the real difference between the Enchantress and the magician and the Hierophant is that definitely one is more of an ethereal universe, cosmic connection, and one is more material, and uses their tools to manifest into their world. The Hierophant is about ritual and sometimes the mundane, although they do have the higher self. They have that high intuition, and they could be psychic as well. But the Hierophant represents Taurus, which is very earthy sign. The magician, I think, represents like Gemini or Mercury, very mutable, changeable, but they're the master manifester. So they really do know how to do this, And so the Enchantress she's sort of changeable and adaptable according to circumstances. Sometimes she might be the teacher, and sometimes she might be the student, but in the sense she's a teacher and a student all at once. Same as the Hierophant, he's also a teacher and sometimes the student by being the teacher, you know what I'm saying? So this is an interesting couple. I think this one, you'll recognize this person because they're going to be like just like you, there's going to be some approaches will be a little bit different, but they're going to be spiritual like you, and they're going to think a lot of the same ways that you do. There's a lot of power behind their energy, so it's like if it might be tricky at first because you're so similar and so equal in energy and power and strength of character that it might be a hard fit at first, you know. But, you know, there's potential here for the December, for the Yule uniting, for the Yule meeting. So I sense that for some of you, this might not be new. Like, this could be a resurgence of something that that's been in your life off and on, maybe. But definitely the reading is about a new person coming in. So it could for some of you, definitely it could be a new approach to something that was already established, possibly for some of you. All right, let's see what your charms have to say. Okay. I just want to see all my pretty late pictures. Okay, let's see what we got. Tinkerbell. All right, so, you know, Faith, Trust, and Pixie Dust. We've got Tinkerbell, who's bringing in the magic. The third phase to flying is this magical phase that just, it's a miracle. It's, you know, there's only so much work that you can do. You can put in your work, then you have to let go and let the universe take over. And then that very last final step, excuse me, is kind of like a magical element. It could be a guide, a guardian, a friend, some energetic helper, you know, a physical friend or a spiritual friend. It could be some just kind of serendipitous or synchronistic event, some kind of special miracle or magical push, and other light workers or people in your life that will help attract this in for you. So it's just one of those things. You got Flounder. I gotta wash all my charms. He's getting so dirty. Oh my gosh. And then you got Sebastian, Kiss the Girl. So I was talking about friends. You know, I feel like, yeah, you're gonna have a lot of outside helpers here. Either like actual physical friends helping you, or like I said, your spirit community, your spiritual friends. You have China, Ever, Happily Ever After. You have 20, Solid as a Rock. You have the it's kind of like, to me, this is like the martini or the pina colada or the margarita. I just feel like the cause for celebration. You have the number 1. So maybe like the December 1st even, or the 20th, you know. You have 20 or 21st, because that is Yule. You have 27. You have the fixing the pipe wrench, which fixes the pipe, and the pipe holds the water, which represents emotions and love, and that kind of loving communication. You've got the rainbow again, which could represent, like in pile number 2, I think it was, that there's a beautiful combination of air and water in this situation. So the signs, I definitely sense a little bit of earth because of the Hierophant, but then the Magician's Gemini, Enchantress, I don't know, she's whatever. You know, with all the psychic energy here, it could be lots of things. The Thinking Man, though, definitely could be an air sign, and so air and water make rainbows, and it's a beautiful, just like I was saying, these are two energies are really very equal and balanced. And you have Shiner, Texas. So specialty beer, could be some beer drinking, but I think this is more about shining, special, maybe somebody in Texas. Guys, look, you got the twin flames. This is my little twin flame charm, the original twin flame charm. Before I had any other twin flames charms, this one was designated twin flames. So there you go. And you got the letter J. And you have this beautiful ruby, one of a kind, special person. So you have the pine cone. So you, ooh, 2 pine cones. See, you guys are alike. You are twins. Maybe one of you are more mature than the other. One of you are a little further along than the other. There's music between you, and a destiny here, a destined situation. But you've got your spirit guides are really helping you. They're really rooting for you, for your connection in the background. Also, the rainbow represents to me LGBTQ community. So howdy, you guys, if you're out there. Your love is just as beautiful as all loves. It doesn't matter your age, your race or religion, or your sexual preference. Love is love is love is love, you know. So you can find each other, and I think you will. That new person's gonna be just like you, okay? Just saying. That new person's gonna be like a lot like you. So that's one way you can recognize them. And it looks like coming close around the Christmas time. So I hope you like that, you guys. Big hugs to all my subscribers. Hello, all you visitors. If you're interested, become a subscriber. All you have to do is push that subscribe button. It doesn't cost anything. And you can push the bell for notifications. But if you do want to give a little monthly donation, then push the join button, and that makes you a member. There's a lot of other things to push here. You can push that arrow right there, and it opens up the description box where I have the timestamps, and I have all kinds of links that you can find me, things that you can buy. You can hang out with me and sing with me on Smule, or you can draw pictures with me and post them up on Instagram. I'm doing an Inktober prompt. And if you really like the channel, and check out the community page, and also I have Teespring t-shirts. There's a lot to see. But if you'd like to support my work here and, the things I do for you guys and keeping this channel going, feel free to become a member. You can join us as cheap as $2 a month and become a sparkle of light. So I'm going to let you know who my beautiful members are, but before I do, just want to let you know I do give out free things every once in a while. Tonight we should be doing Friday night freebie Friday tonight, so come out tonight, 8 p.m. first come first serve, first 20 on the list, okay? First 20 gets the psychic pendulum reading, so come out tonight. It's always a lot of fun. All right, so my beautiful members, starting with the Platinum Pixies. We have Huriel Gomez. Welcome, Huriel. Cheryl Borelli. Hi, Cheryl. Mary Doyle. Lupe C. Amira Deshawn. And I often see my beautiful platinums coming out to support me on my lives. Hello, Golden Fairies, Curly Girl, and Ritz. And my Full of Faithers, V. George, is brand new. Thank you for coming on board. And Claudia Coxis, thank you for joining. Anastasia, Rosie, Mary Joy, and Andrea. And my Sparkles of Light, Jessica Johnson, has returned. Welcome back. It's always fine if you come and go. It doesn't make you change your seniority status. You're always one of the top on my list. Even when you have to leave for a while and come back, that's okay. That happens, and I appreciate you coming back very much. Shouting out Surian, Patricia, Caitlin, Maya, Brian, and Cecilia. And when you guys come out on my live, I don't normally see when I get a new person, and unless you're live with me and become a member. So that could be a really fun little party every time I get a new person. And you get cute little badges and emojis to play with. So check out the join button if you want to know more. Just by pressing join, it doesn't automatically take your money or anything. You can listen to a little video, and you can take a look at the tiers, and then decide for yourself if you want to join. All right, you guys. Well, thank you so much. I can't wait to see you tonight, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Faith, trust, and pixie dust.